At Adventure Spec, we know from experience the only way to ensure products really work in extreme expedition environments is to use them there. Sadly, we don't have quite as much time as we used to get out and ride, so we make it a priority to make sure our products are tested by people who do. Lyndon Poskett is one of the world's foremost adventure riders and racers. There are hardly any types of bikes he hasn't ridden, any types of race he hasn't successfully competed in, and by the time he's finished this product test, there will be very few places around the world his Magadan panniers haven't accompanied him. Designed by overland guru Walter Kolbach after 5 years of travel and exploration based around his now epic Siberski Extreme project, the Magadan panniers are in an overland class of their own. Many serious adventure riders think the Magadans are the best rack-compatible soft panniers in the world.
Hello and welcome to Magadan. Behind me is the Pacific Ocean and here is Magadan. And what better place to review the Adventure Spec Magadan pannier system than Magadan itself. We've ridden 37,360 kilometres to get here after leaving the UK some 4.5 months ago, and it's been epic. I have ridden the majority of it off-road, through some of the roughest terrain that I've ever ridden on, and these bags have got me all the way here. I've had experience of everything from the hard luggage systems such as the Touratech Zegas, right down to a cheaper pannier system such as the Oxford soft luggage system that I've used previously on street bikes. And I think I'm in a really good position to review these panniers against some of the others as well. First of all, I'd like to say I think this is a very versatile pannier system. Its soft nature means that it's very resilient in terms of accident damage. Off-road riding always gives us accidents. We drop bikes even, drop them on the side, we crash. My experience of hard luggage, that they don't deal with that very well. They either break if they're plastic or they bend if they're aluminium. So I transferred to a soft luggage pannier system many years ago and I've never looked back. But this is my first trip and first time using these Adventure Spec panniers. So let's talk a little bit about through some of the features. First of all, the way that it attaches on the bike is so simple. 2 throw-over straps with Velcro attachments. It doesn't get any more simpler than that. Removing them to go into a hotel, putting them back on is very easy. In addition to this throw-over system, to stop them moving around, they've got additional strap options. I prefer to put straps around vertically and also horizontally. The horizontal and vertical straps that run around the bag, you can use any really. The bags come with some Krieger ones. If you want a little bit harder wearing one, you can put your own on with metal buckles. But any pull strap with a cam lock on it is perfect for the job. And all the holes that you need and the attachment loops are there to allow you to do that. My bags have really been through the ringer. They've been on the floor, they've been through water, they've been through mud, they've been washed time and time again, and I've had no problems with them in terms of wearing out. They don't seem to rot, they don't seem to deteriorate, there's no tears in them or anything. As you can see, they're filthy, but they're like that all the time because that's what my adventure's like. But I'll just show you around them all. I mean, you can see how they attach to the rack system, and you can see how the horizontal strap that goes around goes through the front of the pocket, which is really nice there. Goes through the front of the pocket so it doesn't actually squash everything, you can still access everything in the pocket. Likewise at the front, the horizontal strap goes inside through some holes in the side. Let's talk about the main bag for a little bit. The main bag itself consists of Cordura type material. And it's very simple. You've got these 2 buckles here with adjustment on the top, so however full you've got the bag up and down, you can adjust this buckle up and down appropriately. There you can see them open. Flip them up, the top section of the bag unrolls like this, and it's got a super heavy duty, and I can't get it off with one hand, Velcro system on top. Then you're into the bag and you can see how big it is inside. Now you could fill it to the top, and you could just put it over like this once. So you've got so much more volume in there, bigger than anything I've ever seen. Then inside, if we go inside, there's the dry bag you can see. And you can see, man, it's got dust and dirt on it, but basically you can just unroll the dry bag, top. There is a buckle on each end, so you can roll it up like a traditional dry bag if you prefer, and then hook it together. But once you unroll it, then there's basically 2 bits of Velcro on each side again. Open that Velcro, again difficult to do with one hand. And there you can see inside I've got spare parts, throttle cable, filters, everything. All my spare parts are in this Magadan, but it is big. I mean, if you look at it from the side, you can see how tall it is. I mean, you could fit a lot of stuff in there. If you stop to get some food or something, it's especially nice because you can just open your pannier up. You don't even have to open the inner bag. You can leave the inner bag folded in like this, like if it was all rolled up properly, and you can just put your food in the top, cinch that over, lengthen your straps. You only have to lengthen them on this bit here, this buckle here, to meet it, and then you can carry your food. I mean, I use it, it's perfect. It's a really nice system. So, closing the bag up really is simple. If it's open, you can put your stuff inside the dry bag, literally put it together like that, roll it down into the bag. I like to do the ends separately. Then you can either clip the 2 clips together, so if you want to clip them together you can just do that. I personally prefer just to shove them down at the front and the rear of the bag like this, because it keeps them out of the way of the lid, so you can cinch it down tighter. Flip the Velcro over, 1 fold. I've got 2 folds because I don't have them too full. You can clip the clip in, 2 clips, really nice sturdy solid clips. Cinch it down like this so it wobble in the camera, and this one, same, just cinch it down. I have the buckles on the top of the bag like this, and some people choose to sit them down the sides. So I'll talk you through some of the features. They have a 2-litre pocket on the back of each Magadan, or on the front if you choose to put them the other way around. It takes 2 1-litre bottles of oil. Perfect. I've carried 2 litres for oil changes, I've carried water in them, I've carried all sorts. And here I've got octane booster, I've got insect repellent, I've got oils and lubricants and everything. And the good thing is they're on the outside, so if anything leaks, it's not a problem. It can't get onto your stuff that's inside the pannier. If we go to the front, we've got a bottle pocket. I have fuel on one side and a drinks bottle on the other side, and it's also got some pull straps on the front and rear pocket, so you can cinch everything in there and stop it bouncing out. Remember to do that. I forgot once and I lost a brand new tin of chain lube, so my advice would be make sure you cinch the straps up to hold things in place. They come with a lock type system which goes around them, which I actually chose to use a different lock type system, but the one that comes with them is fine. So the locking system that I choose to use is very simple. It's from PackSafe, and basically you can just wrap the wire lock around the bag, put this small combination padlock on, and then take any looseness up. I just swing it across to the other side like this and back again, clip it in there. You can put your helmet through that, everything. It's just a deterrent really. But on the Adventure Spec Magadan panniers, they do come with a rope lock system. It's just a different design to the one that I choose to use. And then there's these Kevlar lined, super strong loops around the outside of the bag. If I lift the strap, you can just see it underneath there. There's one of the loops where basically you can't cut through that. The intention is that you can't just get a knife and cut through that. You can't just cut the wire. It's just a deterrent really to keep the bag closed, keep your equipment safe on an evening when you leave it at a hotel or something, and it's a super nice design to be able to do that. So here's the strap system that fits over the top. Pannier on one side, pannier on the other side, and then 2 big hefty 2-inch type straps that go over the top. And basically it's just a sandwich system on Velcro. So we can see here, that lifts up, there's one attached to the side again, Velcro, and it just goes together like this. You can sandwich it onto the bike, sit the bags over, and they just sit on there nicely. Overall, I have to say, super strong, no problems with breakages. I've seen some areas for improvement, and that's what I'm here doing. I'm testing this stuff for Adventure Spec, I'm putting it through its paces. There's no secret about that, and I've already given 2 or 3 improvements back to Adventure Spec that they can make to this pannier system In terms of safety, they have an uber high reflective strap around the outside. I have to turn my flash off on my camera when I'm making pictures because, to be honest, it just blurs the picture, it's so bright. So that having the reflective material is a safety feature, and I can imagine that it has saved my bacon on a few times, especially on the road. So, Adventure Spec Magadan panniers, value for money. They're not the cheapest, but they're certainly up to the job, and they're up to the job with hardcore off-road riding. So, from Magadan, I bring you the Adventure Spec Magadan panniers. I hope you enjoyed the review. I'm definitely not going for a swim in the ocean now, but I think I'll go back to my digs and get a bite to eat. Thank you.
Adventure Spec are currently offering free vouchers up to £20 for anyone willing to share a video review or hints and tips on product fitting or use for any products sold on the adventurespec.com website. To find out more about this offer, please see our film, How to Make a Video Review, on our Adventure Spec YouTube channel.